All right, so there's a few more things I need to say about this whole situation. It's been a few days since my last response video or my first response video. And so there's a few more things I need to say. First off, I need to say, please stop defending me to anyone who is defending me. I appreciate the support and forgiveness, but it's just not okay what I did. It's not something that people should be defending. Like, you can forgive what I've done, but it's still bad. Like, I still am admitting it, I'm taking fault, so please don't defend it. And I am taking responsibility fully for all the actions that I've done, all the things I have said. I should have made this more clear in the first one, but please do not harass this girl. This is not her fault. This is not People should not be spamming her or harassing her in any way. I was acting completely disgustingly horrible, and that is not her fault at all. And a lot of people say, well, she was just setting me up. It was obvious, it was never real, which just that is not true. That is not true. And even if it was, that wouldn't excuse anything. That wouldn't make my actions any more justified. Unfortunately, my response video, my last one, wasn't giving the whole story. There was still a lot of stuff that wasn't seen. And I know, and I really tried to paint myself in a good light. And that wasn't what I should have been doing. If I was really going to do that, I should have said everything so people could have known the full story, because clearly there were things that were left unsaid that kind of changed things. And I really, the reason I cared so much is because I cared about my image on YouTube, and I was just so heartbroken to see the disappointment that people felt when they saw the stuff that I had sent, and I really wanted to win that respect back, but I just completely messed up. I shouldn't have tried to paint myself in a picture that wasn't true. Now, most of the stuff that I did say was completely 100% honest, but there is a few things I need to go over. Now, I'm not going to read this all word for word because it is really disgusting and I really don't even want to look at it, but it needs to be seen. I want this person, I care about this person, I want them to be protected. I do not want anyone to harass them. I want to take the fault. So this needs to be said. You can see what I'm saying here. Just, oh my gosh, like, in the heat of the moment, it really felt okay, like, it felt good, but just looking back, I cannot even believe, like, this person was actually 15, like, I can't, and you can see when I say 2 months, love you, is because she was turning 16 in 2 months, and that was the legal age where she lives, and it's where I live. That's the age of consent where we both live. So I figured that would make it more justified, and I understand that that's grooming. That's not what was my intention, but that's what it is, and I can't even defend that. And in this screenshot, we were talking about meeting up and the potential of it. Like, we weren't gonna meet up anytime soon. We were talking about the far future, and I don't know if I would have gone through with meeting up. I don't know if that's something I actually would have committed to. And I'm honestly saying that I don't know one way or the other. So I'm very glad I got exposed because didn't want to hurt this person any more than I already have. And in this screenshot, I was questioning whether she was really in love with me because, obviously she said she was mature. I did show that screenshot in the last response, but I was really questioning it here, and you can see that she was, like, really like, "Yes, it's fine." Um, and yeah, I know it's not okay because she was 15. She can't really maturely think yet, but that's what I believed. Alright, and here we talked about marriage, and I can't even believe that we were talking about that when we were barely even talking at this point. We were talking for, like, little less than 2 weeks. So you can see, like, as I said, in the last response, like, my feelings were just getting so ahead of me. I didn't know what I was saying, and this was late, and it just kept getting worse and worse the more we talked. Like, as I said, at first it was more casual, and then it just kept spiraling into just something worse. And I should also mention about, all the sexual stuff. Like, I did ask her if she was comfortable with it, which she said she was. I know that's not an excuse, but I thought I should at least point that out. Yeah, I don't even have anything. I feel like I need to show this. Like, I don't care about my image anymore. I just want the truth to be out because I need to be punished for this. Like, I need to be scolded because I just don't even have anything to say. And you can see this little bit of a conversation from a few days before that. Like, I was like, we didn't get into the sexual role play or anything like that yet, but I was saying like, "Oh, in 2 months we can do it. In 2 months we can do it for a while," because that was the age of consent for where I live and where she lives, and I just thought that would make it more morally correct. Um, Maybe it would have made it a little more if I had waited, but still, I know it would have been wrong now. And obviously, I gave in earlier, and I shouldn't have done that. And I know it looks like I really don't care about the victim in this situation, and maybe I didn't. I was really only focusing on myself. But you can see that when this was leaked, this is the day when it was just first spreading around. She was suggesting that we release a fake screenshot, that she wanted to help me, she did not want this, okay? Like, that's what I'm saying. She was like, "Oh, maybe we could try to fake it. Maybe we can try to make it look like it wasn't real." And I knew, like, at this point it had already gone too far and I needed to bite the bullet, even though I wasn't fully honest in my last response, which I hate myself for because I usually always see myself as an honest and genuine person. But because I was so scared and so nervous about my reputation and everything about that, I was only thinking of myself. And I am just really ashamed of myself. And I'm sorry to everyone who had to see me like this. I never would have considered myself to be this kind of person, but looking back, I am just so disgusted with myself, and I can't even believe the things I saw, and I can't even imagine what some other people are thinking. And I'm especially sorry if you're a younger viewer and you have to see this because I couldn't even imagine what that feels like. One thing I can 100% confirm though is don't worry, I said this before and I'll say it again, there were no nudes sent, no explicit images of any sort like that. And I was very firm on that from the very beginning to the very end. That did not change at all. Again, I'm really sorry to everyone I've hurt, and I'm sorry to this community that I've let down. Like, I'm sorry that I've ruined my content for so many people. Um, I really was only caring about myself and my needs and my feelings, and it just got so out of hand. And again, I want to reemphasize it is all my fault. This is not the girl's fault at all, not even a little. I know a lot of people will probably never forgive me, and I understand that. I am definitely going to be taking a long break from the internet in general. Um, I don't really think I can stay away from YouTube forever, but I'm definitely going to take a very long break. And I will not come back until I have sorted everything out, until I make sure that I'm okay, make sure that I'm not going to hurt anybody in the future. I'm seeking professional help now because I'm honestly just disgusted with myself. I truly am, and I really want to change for the better. And I know I've fucked up a lot. Like, it's just I've been making it worse and worse. And so I really just wanted to get the full truth out, bite the bullet, just take all the criticism you want. I just lay it on me in the comments. I probably won't even read the comments. I might read them later, but as I said, I'm going to be taking a break from the internet in general because this has all been not good for my mental health, and I need to figure out how I can better myself and get back my morals and respect. So I'll also probably take this video down in a few weeks along with the other response. So just so you know, like, I want the truth to be out there, so go ahead and take whatever you want from this video. But I'm gonna be deleting it in a few weeks, hopefully after everyone can see it and know the truth, because I'm just ashamed and I really don't want to be remembered from this. Anyways, there is a lot more screenshots of the conversation. I just want you to know if anything else comes out, I'm really not trying to hide anything more. I think those were the worst ones. So, yeah, if anyone has any questions, I know I said I would take a break from the internet, but I guess I'll still, if you have, I can answer any DMs on Twitter. I'll be 100% honest. If anyone has anything they want to say to me, just go ahead. I'll open DMs on Twitter, say anything you want. Even if you just want to scold me, go ahead. Honestly, I deserve it. So that's basically all I want to say. Again, please don't attack the victim. And I'm really sorry that I was like this. And trust me, this will never happen again. And I'm going to change.